is Mrs. P. I am here to do my cash stuffing for our second week of November. I am still struggling with my camera setup. The new camera mount that I have, their phone mount, whatever you want to call it, it just doesn't work as good as the old one that I had. So I'm trying to find the right angle. I'm having to like reach further into the table because it's got a shorter arm. But it's okay. I'm going to make it work. I've got my candle with Nick. It's my new candle. It's Alpine Morning by Yankee Candle. And the dog, she thinks I'm talking to her. And Nick is just getting dipped into the wax. So maybe by the end of the video, he will be nice and submerged. It is Friday mid-morning. I took a day off of work. Guys, I am tired, teacher tired. We have 120 students on a 4-person team, but we are short one person. We have a long-term sub filling the position of our math teacher. And if you know anything about schools and teaching and stuff, there's a lot of things that teachers are responsible for that a sub can't do. And then one of our team members is a bus driver. So he is gone morning and afternoons. So it kind of puts the bulk of parent contacts and emails and things like that on just 2 of us. And when I say that I needed a day just to recoup. Yesterday was a hard day at school. Plus I worked our middle school basketball game at the concession stand, and it was hopping. And we couldn't get volunteers. Teachers, they just aren't willing to stay beyond their contracted hours. So it was just 3 people finally volunteered to take care of the gate duty and concession stand. So it was a bit of a struggle. And then heat. Our county has turned the AC off and turned the heat on, and we're still having 80-degree days outside. Now, granted, the heat is not necessarily running, but it is so hot. Yesterday, my room was at 82 degrees. And when you have 31 bodies in a room, that feels like a lot. And it makes me grumpy. And I'm not a grumpy person. And I'm like, kids, y'all, I know y'all are hot and miserable. I am too. Let's just get through this. So anyway, today's Friday and I am home. So I'm going to do my cash stuffing. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I want to take care of my change first, just so that I can get this out of the way. I've got my change jar here. We didn't have quite as much change this week as we did last week, but a little bit is still some. So we are getting really close to the top of this jar. What I think I'm going to do is I will empty it once it hits to where I can't really put the lid on. All right, so put that out of the way. All right, and then I've got my Sort Quick. I went by the bank this morning and got my money for the cash stuffing. And the lady at the bank said, be careful with the 5s. They're brand new. So I took some of my 5s out of other like envelopes and like did like every other 5 is a new one, so that maybe they won't stick together too bad. But anyway, this should be, let's see here, $778. Let's see if I got it right. All right, I'm going to get my Sort Quick on. I hope you guys have had a great week. It is, I'm enjoying the mornings, having some sunshine when I go to work. And it's almost always dark when I come home because usually we have stuff going on after school. My daughter is still cheering. And she is also the basketball manager for the JV girls team. So she is busy. All right, so I'm going to use my calculator because that's the easiest way to count. So I've got 150. Let's see here. Let me count my 20s. We've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84. So 420s. All right, let me just count the 10s first, and then we'll tackle those new 5s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110s. And then my 5s. It's the first time I've gotten like brand new bills from the bank. So it's nice to see they're putting some new ones out there into circulation. All right, let's see if we can do this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 45, 50, 5, 60, 5, 75, 80, 5, 90, 5, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. So 195 in 5s. And the rest is our 1s. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, and 3. 33, that sounds right. And we've got 778, and I hope you can see that. I don't know how to adjust the camera angle. Maybe just zoom in a little bit. I'm not sure. Okay, so now we can start with my wallet. So the first thing we're going to do is unstuff the grocery money and any ones that I have. So we did good on groceries this week. I'm going to put the 1 in the dollar jar, and then we have 35 left over that can go into our Sam's envelope. I'm very excited. Thinking about maybe going to Sam's this weekend since we have a long weekend. I'm off on Monday and obviously today, so thinking that maybe this is the time that we can go hit those sales. Sam's is having a lot of good sales. All right, so we have some 1s in the pets. There's 2, and I don't think there's any more 1s. My daughter has some 1s, but I'm gonna leave those there. She was so sweet. Yesterday, I was working the ball game, and she has 2 cheer friends. And after cheer practice, they came up to me at the concession stand, and they call me Mom. One is a senior in high school, one is a junior. No, one is a senior, one is a sophomore. My daughter is a freshman, and they were all wanting a Dr. Pepper. So Mom bought them some Dr. Peppers, but then my daughter said no, or I was going to buy the Dr. Peppers, and my daughter said, no, Mom, just use my money. So she was very generous with her money. And that's all we have in there. Everything else is empty. All right, so let's go ahead and get, well, no, let me put my 1s away. This thing is getting pretty full. I'm excited. Sometimes I take from there, but not very often. All right, so with groceries, we are going to do the 50 and 5 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't feel like I need a whole lot of groceries this week, but I am buying ribs because tomorrow is Saturday. My daughter's little boyfriend is, I keep calling him little. They're both little, but they're young. He's just very tall. Anyway, they're coming over, or he's coming over and to watch football, and my husband is going to smoke some ribs, so I've got to go get the ribs. All right, 50, 70... 90, 110, 130, 150. So we've got 150 for groceries. My allergies are starting to act up. All right, pet supplies. We are going to do 20, which gives us 40. I don't know what my brain is doing right now. All right, household. Household is going to get a 20. So now household has 20, 40, 65, 70. I think that I'm going to pull money out of this to pay for the Tide Pods that I will get when we do go to Sam's because they are on sale. And I wait and I only buy them when they're on sale. So it only makes sense to use the household money for that. Mr. P is going to get 30. Mrs. P is going to get, that's me, I'm going to get 60. 20, 40, and 60. And anything that we go over with the Sam's, because there are so many things that I want to get. I've already like filled my cart up on my app, and it's probably over what we have in the envelope, even with the $35 we're adding. So whatever we go over, I will use my blow money. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30. I love Sam's so much. I've always said that if I ever won the lottery, which I don't even play the lottery, but if I did and I won the lottery, my first stop would be Sam's. I love Sam's Club. All right, Miss P is going to get a 20. So she's got 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, and 4. She has forgotten that she's got her envelope or her binder that she made, and she was doing challenges over the summer. She's completely forgotten that she's got that, and I counted the money the other day, and she's got over $70 in there. So this will be good for her because she loves to buy Christmas gifts for her friends, and so she will have money to do that. So I love that we're saving money and she's saving money. All right, eating out is getting skipped. Gasoline gets 70. That's going to be 3 20s and a 10. And then miscellaneous also gets a 10. Let me fix that. My poor envelopes, they are in bad shape. I really need to make new ones, but like they're still doing their job. This grocery envelope, but I probably get into this one the most, but it's like so flimsy. I've had to tape it together because it's split on both sides, but that's okay. It still works. All right, so first binder is this one, and I'm going to start with beauty. I did have my hair appointment, so I used quite a bit of money out of the beauty fund. I'm going to put a 20 in there. I may have to put more money in this envelope because my daughter is talking about getting highlights. She, so in our town, the football team is going to the playoffs. They won the conference, and so they go to playoffs. And if by some crazy chance they make it to state, it is tradition for all of the football players to dye their hair or bleach their hair blonde. And so, or actually any team. It doesn't matter if it's football team, baseball team, wrestling, if they go to state, they bleach their hair. And so my daughter, who is now on the varsity cheer team, she was saying that if they go to state, can she get her hair blonde? Which she wouldn't go totally blonde because she's a brunette, but I would let her get like highlights. So I probably need to increase this a little bit. Okay, medical is going to get a 20. So medical has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130. Just going to let that build. I do need to get some prescriptions filled, but they're not very much. All right, sports is going to get a 20. Sports is another category. Now that we're in the playoffs, our passes that we use to get into the ball games are no longer valid. They only work for regular season games, not playoff games. And if I'm not mistaken, the cost of the games goes up from $7 to $10. So I will definitely need to increase sports money, especially if we have to start traveling. Now, we don't have a game this week, but I will go ahead and stuff this because next week we will, and we'll need $40 probably to get in. All right, nothing for day. Family fun is going to get a 20. Pool. Oh, nope, Sam's. Let me put my money in Sam's. All right, so I've got 35. All right, so let me see how much I have in Sam's. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15. So 215, that's a pretty good chunk for Sam's. And if I add a little bit from household to cover like the detergent Tide Pods, and I have my blow money, then I can have some fun at Sam's. All right, and then last is pool. And I'm just going to put $5 in there. And so, ooh, Pool has some dollars. Is there a reason I didn't pull those dollars? I think I wanted to keep that in there, but now I've decided I'm going to take it out, put it in my dollar container. There we go. All right, so now Pool has 50, 65, 70. $70, and I'm just going to slowly build this up. We are pretty good on chemicals for the hot tub, and we will not need anything for the pool until we open it back up in the spring. All right, and that's all in this binder. All right, now I feel like I need to put something here to hold my envelopes up, or my binders up. Okay. All right, so this binder is more of my long-term savings, and I'm only going to fund 3 things: subscriptions. And I did take a little bit out of subscriptions this past week. I got a subscription for my students because we do have a platform that they love to do, and it's good for like review. And so I went ahead and bought that. The school will not pay for that, so I bought it. I took money out of subscriptions, so I may have to rethink like maybe funding extra for this, or maybe school supplies. I'm not sure. All right, so 150, 65, 165. Well, go in there. All right, next is vet. Vet is going to get a 5. Okay, so it's got 50, 70, 80, 95, 100, 5, and 10. 110. Building up nice and slowly in there. Car tags is also going to get a 5 this week. So that's all messed up. Okay, so car tags has 20, 40, 50, 65. Is that right? 65. And car maintenance, nothing. That's all for all of these binders. So, oh no, it's not binders. I keep calling these binders and these envelopes. Okay, so my emergency fund, not really my emergency fund. This is my summer savings. It's getting 90, so it's going to get a 20, 4 10s, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 4 5s, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I can play games for that. All right, so $90 in there. This is going to be money that I will have to spend for summer next year when I do not get paid. All right, Christmas is going to get 50. That's going to be 3 10s, 3 5s. 1, 2, and 3, and 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That will go fast. All right, then we've got vacation, which is $100, and that's going to be in all 5s. And I decided for right now, I'm just going to play with the real money. And as I reach $50 increments in the envelopes, then I will put that in the high yield savings account. I decided, I forgot that I got my binder out for the wedding, so I can put the money directly in there. And you can see I already have $30 in here that I got from a mini Monday that I did. Finished a challenge, so that I put in there. And so now I need to get $100 more. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Those were hard to count. All right, so then I will be able to play the challenges, or this is the like a mini Monday for the wedding, and put some more money in here. So I'm excited about that. All right, and now I've got my mini Mondays Right here, I put $40 in it each week. And let's see here, this should be 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40. I was worried I had like miscounted the others since they stuck together so much. And hopefully we'll finish a challenge this week for this one. I need to find some fall and Christmas challenges to put in here. It's been a long time since I've bought new challenges. All right, and then now last but not least is my YouTube hop. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do the YouTube hop next year. I think they're going to start it in January. I think Donna over at Donna Power by Creativity has already made like the challenges and all that and has that in her shop. So if you're interested in doing the YouTube hop, head over to her channel and check it out. I just haven't decided, with me needing to save for the wedding, I don't know if I'm going to do this. So we'll see. I do enjoy it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. $18 going into the YouTube hop. And I need to catch up because I haven't done the Thursday's hop because I didn't have the money yet. All right. So friends, that is all for my cash stuffing. I am going to get off here and finish up some cleaning and enjoy my day off. You guys have a great weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.